Ronnell Nolan, President CEO, Health Agents for America, coming to you live this Monday, Thanksgiving week. I know that you are all up to your eyes in alligators, and everybody is struggling really hard with Medicare open enrollment and ACA open enrollment and all the new things and challenges that we're having to adhere to that are taking us much longer than ever before in trying to complete our open enrollment task. So my heart is with you. Most of you know I have a small book of business. First and foremost, I've been an agent since I was 18 years old, so I get it. I'm right there with you. I do not have the mass amount of clients that you guys get, but I'm struggling right there with you. I wanted to give you a quick update on what happened in Denver last week. In Denver, we were at the NAIC conference. That's the National Association of Insurance Commissioners. James Napoli and I presented at two different task forces, one being the health working group and one being the anti-fraud task force. I will say that the first presentation that CMS was seated directly behind us. Their key CMS leaders were set right behind us. It was a moment where you could be a little put off, or you could just say, Ronnell, you were put on this earth to do a job and do the job and do it well. So I did my presentation as James did. We told the truth about what's been happening to agents and brokers, those that have lost their certifications and their right to sell, who are good agents. And it's been something that is forefront in my mission to stop and to correct. So we might have come out a little tough. And remember that we're talking to commissioners of insurance who also work for government. So we did have some tough questions, but what I will say is after we were taken aside, and it was more, there were questions that needed to be said or comments that needed to be said because of the arena that we are on or in. So absolutely, positively, one of the best experiences ever. We have had several people get their certification back just in the last couple of days. So I'm not sure if it's what, I'm gonna say it's a combination. I'm gonna say Dicer's Law has been working as hard as they can be. We are raising money for our legal fund, which is being watched daily. I'm going to say that what HAFA is doing, that I've decided to reach out to CMS brass when I get a complaint from you guys that you've lost your certification or your right to sell. I am writing the brass myself. I'm not waiting for anyone else to do it. I'm doing it myself. So that, along with our speech in Denver. So we are there for you. We are working so hard for you. We've already talked to the chair of the Medicare task force for the next NAIC conference in a couple of months. I don't know why they do so many, but I think they do 4 a year. To be able to speak about Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D, all the issues with those not being paid, and everything that you guys have put before me. And what I'm going to ask you once again, after open enrollment, not now, but just write it down and make a note so you do send me your wish list for Medicare, because I will be in Washington next week. I am already starting to talk to our leaders as things start to change on things that are happening to us and things that needs to change. We already have a meeting with the Business Coalition for Fair Competition. That is the group that fights against government jobs taking private industry jobs, such as the Navigator program. And then we already have one meeting set up with Congressman Blarkus out of Florida, who is with the Energy and Commerce, which is, of course, those that make decision about health insurance. I will be making several more appointments. Very excited, along with Jade Napoli with Dysar's Law, who will be attending. Bridget Gilbert will be attending those 2 days with me. So it's the 2nd and the 3rd that I will be out of the office, already hitting the ground running with things that are happening. So Medicare, send me your information. Employer, send me more information about Inflation Reduction Act, $2,000, the $2,000 limits that the plans are not going to be eligible and what that does to the market. Send me that. ACA, send me that. Send me what the 3-way calls are doing to you, what the resume link is doing to you, what the new rules are doing to you. I want to put together a book that we can publish that says, this is what's happened to us with the last administration, and this is what we need the new administration to do. So it's up to you to give me what's important to you. I can talk all day long about what's important to me, but that's not what is forefront. What forefront in my mind is what's important to you and what you need. So you stop and you just make a note right now. After open enrollment, send Ronelle an email. Give her some bullet points, what we need to change. I've already started to try to find RFK. I've already started to find Dr. Oz. I am on it. I am trying to go ahead and find a way to set up appointments. If you guys have a connection, let me know. But I'm going to be everywhere that we need to be so we can be in front of those people and get some help. Our industry needs help. We have been punched in the teeth, in the neck, in the gut enough for the last 4 years, and we're not going to take it anymore. Insurance carriers, you're going to pay. You deserve to pay. We work, and we don't work for free. CMS, you need to treat us like human beings. That's all we ask, to treat us like human beings. Remember, I am here fighting 24/7, not going to give up. I love every one of you. Welcome to all our new members. Our members have grown significantly, and we are making sure that you're getting put on the eye contact list. You're getting your Monday morning news ASAP, that your welcome packets are going to be sent out. Remember that you are added to Find an Expert once a month. I apologize. That's how our webmaster does it, but you will be added to your respective state if you're congressional, if you're senatorial or presidential, to each state that you're licensed, which is one reason to have a senatorial or a presidential membership. So I hope that just gets you ready for Turkey Day. I'm ready for Turkey Day. I'm ready for some good food. And until next Monday, have a wonderful week.